Hello everyone, welcome to part 43 of dating social network website in 5.6, 5.7 and 5.8. Okay, so in this video we are going to start working on the responses that one user sent to the another user. Okay, so I am going to start from the beginning. Okay, first of all we are going to run the XAMPP and we will see here if XAMPP is already running. Yes, XAMPP is already running. So I'm going to run the project, Laravel project. Laravel, that is the dating 5.8, that is in Laravel 5.8, and we are going to run this project by git bash here. Okay, going to do git bash here, php artisan sir. Okay, and yeah, I'm going to open Sublime as well so that we can open the project here. Okay, I am going to open here complete project in Sublime. Okay, so now we are ready, but I will now run that Laravel project, Laravel dating project. I am going to run. Okay, so yeah, I will see here. Fine, it is. I'm going to run the project here. Okay, so yeah, it will take few minutes initially. So we are going to show responses this time that one user sent to another user, and in last time we have seen that we able to add the responses in responses table. I am going to open PHP my admin as well, and you can see that like if the Amit 1000 user want to contact that Steve user, he will click on this Steve profile and then he will click on this contact profile. Okay, and after clicking on contact profile, he just needs to log in, and after login he will come back to that Steve contact profile with the test area, with the message box, and in message he will send some message to Steve. Hi, how are you? And that message will be then sent in to the responses table, and here the thanks success confirmation will come. Your response has been sent to this dating profile. Okay, so we have done that complete flow up till now, but that response we need to show here in somewhere. Like now, Steve got the response, so responses we will make here at somewhere like my responses. Okay, so or responses only we will show after my photos. Okay, yeah, then Steve is going to open his account because Steve got the message, so Steve will open his account. Okay, so let's see, Steve open his account, and here Steve will receive the response. Okay, and for all those response we are going to show here one link, responses link, so that the Steve can click on that and we'll see that new responses that he got. Okay, so this kind of thing we are going to do. We have added the responses in our table. You can see we have created the responses table last time where we are adding all the responses. Okay, so let's start beginning with the route. First of all, we are going to create the route in web.php file, and you can see that we have number of routes here, and we can add under the review route. We can add under this one. See, we need to add in middleware routes, and that is the front login middleware route, because we don't want want it to open this route openly. Means we just want the user to log in first, then user can only view this page. Okay, so here I'm going to press Control Shift D, and here I'm going to add responses. Okay, responses, and here as well in UsersController as well I'm going to add responses. Okay, so after that I'm going to create function in UsersController. Okay, and here I am going to create function. I can create at the last. You can means do like this, collapse all the functions so that it will be more clear, and yeah, like this. Okay, so now see. Oh, so here I'm going to add this one. Okay, so I'm going to add here at the last, or you can add after view also, but I'm going to here add function. Okay, public function responses. Okay, so this responses I can add here like this. Return view users responses like this. Okay, so I have added responses here, and now I am going to create blade file, responses blade file, uh, like review blade file. I'm going to create that responses blade file under resources views users. Here I am going to create that responses blade file. Okay, and we can copy the front design from here. We can copy that complete code here and can paste here, and because this one is exactly same, and changes will come here. Here we are going to add like responses, and this one is not required, so we can remove the rest of the things from here. Okay, like this. Okay, so you can see now responses, and here also we can add in sidebar, front sidebar, that responses. We can add after my photos. Here we can add responses. Okay, or we can simply add responses. Fine. So here, if we click on responses, and you can see the responses page we have created. But here now we need to add the content, and content we are going to display everything that the user will get here in table. Means like this Steve user ID is 2. Okay, means we will check. We will check that what ID of Steve here, and because Steve is receiver ID, so Steve ID must be 3 because Steve is receiving. So here we are going to compare receiver ID with the auth ID, and we'll get all responses. Okay, you can see Steve ID is 3 because Steve is receiving the message. So we are going to compare with 3 ID, and we'll show all the message here in responses. Now to show the message, we need some kind of table, and data table is the perfect way because we will get all these features with the data table. We will get search, we will get paging, and it looks really good. And with the Bootstrap data table jQuery Datatable plugin is really good to use here. Okay, so I'm going to add that Datatable jQuery Datatable. Okay, here that is really good to go. No need to do anything, and here I can straight away open its example, and here I will add that 0 configuration, and this Datatable we are going to add. Okay, you can get the HTML from here. I can copy like this. HTML, complete HTML I can copy here from here. Okay, So I'm going to add this Datatable script here. Okay, but I am going to remove all unwanted columns. I will keep only few and will going to remove all. Okay, you can also do like this, and then I am going to make some changes. Yeah, fine. This one I'm going to remove, and this one the food is also not required. Like fine. And now I'm going to make changes here like name, location, response, and date time on which the response has come. Okay, so this one we can remove. Okay, fine. And here, like we can add dummy data first, like Steve, and then location, like and here I can add like hello, how are you, like this. Okay, so uh, here means some date will come, like any date you can add here. Like you can add 03032018. Okay, that you can add real date will come here, and same thing you can repeat here as well with some changes like this one. uh, like this is just an example, and yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to see here how it will look. And okay, now see, we need to add CSS and JS as well, because without it, it will not work at all. And also we need to update here, like with ID, I can add the ID, I can make the new ID like responses. Okay, you can also make it like responses. Okay, and now main thing in front design, I am going to add that JS and CSS files, and JS and CSS files we can get from here only. And see here JavaScript. Okay, this one we will add later. Here CSS file is here, and we can add this CSS file here after this style sheet. We can add here in front design, and I can copy this CSS file and will paste it here like this. Okay, and for JS file as well, you can see these JS files are available. So we are going to add this one. jQuery is already we are having, so we will add this one, jQuery datables.min.js file, and this one also we can add here, and I'm going to add this one as well, copy and paste it. Okay, and I'm also going to add it at the last like this. Okay, so now it is fine. Okay, we can add the files like this. Okay, so both CSS and JS files we can add like this, and after adding both the files, then we need to add that script in main.js, that script, Datatable script we need to add. We will add at the last, and here we can add that Datatable script, and here I can copy this one and we'll add here. But see, ready function, if already there, then no need to add it again and again. You can see that ready function is already there, so you can add it alone. Okay, so we can remove this ready function and we can add it like this, and here we will add responses, and we will add here comment as well, that this is the responses, mm, responses data table, responses data table like this. Okay, so see, like this. Okay, Now it is looking fine. So we have added in mid.js, and these files that we have added uh, in front design, we can store these files offline in their JS and CSS folders respectively, and we'll call from there as well, like we have done for other file as well. We can store the files in the JS folder, and CSS file we can store in CSS folder, and we'll call from there. That is also because it will save the page loading time, because we are calling the files from the some external server, so it can take a bit more seconds. So for avoiding those seconds, for avoiding that page loading time, we can means get inside in our project as well. Okay, so but we are keeping like this at this time. Now we are going to refresh this page once again, and we'll see now if the things looks good or not. See here, now it looks really good. You can check it out. Name, location, smoking table. Here, this paging kind of thing also coming. Paging will also come here, and here insert it will also come, and it is working perfectly. Okay, and here also we will locate this one at the middle. We are going to make responses at the middle. For making at middle, we can make all the we can align at center. Okay, first I am going to add it here. We'll see that if it will work. Otherwise, yeah, so it is just working for one. Oh, fine, it is working. Yeah, it is working fine. So we can add it like this. Okay, so that all the content will come at the middle. You can see now all the content is coming at the middle, and it looks perfect, but it is static as for now. But now we are going to update our responsive function. Okay, so that we can call the content dynamically, and will store there. Okay, will show there. Okay, so for uh, for adding the content dynamically, we just need to so like we are going to have that receiver id we will get from the auth function. See here, we have seen that receiver id is 3, and this receiver id we are going to compare with the auth id of the user, because this auth id is going to match with this receiver id, because uh, we are displaying responses, and we are the receiver. That user is the receiver, that which responses he has got, which responses he has received from the another user. So we will compare the receiver ID with the auth ID, and will display the responses. Okay, so that their own response will come, no other user will response will come. Only uh, his own response will be added. So we are going to add the receiver ID, and that we will get from the auth, like this, auth user and ID like this. Okay, so we have got the receiver ID. Now we are going to see the responses of this user. Responses, response is the model that we are using. So here where we get receiver ID, this $receiver ID. Okay, so here after that we will going to add order by, because we will add that latest response at the top. Okay, so we will add that sending and then get. Okay, okay, so fine. Now we are going to show those responses here, and first of all we are going to display the responses are coming fine or not. So we will display here like this. First we are going to debug our code so that we will see that responses are coming fine or not. So we can display the responses here like this. Okay, so we can do like this, and now we can check first that responses are coming fine. You can see that all the responses are coming fine here. So now we can display them. So I can simply comment this one is not required. This is just for debugging, and you can do the debugging like this at your end as well. Okay, so now we can send these return to the responses blade file like this with compact responses. Okay, we can send the responses to responses blade file like this, and we can add the for each loop here. Okay, so simply we will add for each here as well dollar responses and dollar response like this. Okay, and this one we can remove, and this one we can add like this, and for each. Okay, so like this we can do. And now here we can have the dynamic data, but we require here sender name, and here we require sender city. For getting sender name and sender city, we need to get that data from user underscore details table instead of user table. So we need to get that data, and for getting that data we need to make another function. We can make in user model. Here we can make another function. We need to get that name and city of the user. So two more function we can make here. Okay, like public static, because it will look fine if we are going to make it here, because this function can be used for another pages, for another functionality as well. So we will do like this, like get name dollar get name, and this uh, we can call it like this select user select name. Okay, and where like this. Okay, like this we can add user ID like this, and first like this. Okay, so we can add it like this and return dollar get name, and then from here we will get the name of the user, and one more function we need to make, and that is public static function get city. Okay, this one, and this one we can get from user ID as well, and here we are going to add that get city. Okay, equal to user. Yeah, see, you can see now that this one name we can get from the user table itself, so that we can easily get the name from user table. And you can see responses does not have any city or name, so we need to see here we only have the receiver ID, and from this ID we need to get the name from the user table and city from the user underscore detail table. Okay, city you can see here. Okay, so for name we have done like this, like select name from the user model, that is the user table, and we have got it. And for city we will call here users detail table, because user detail table is having that city. Okay, so here we can add it like this, and where user ID, same thing we are going to repeat, where user ID dollar user ID. Okay, and here we can get that city. Okay, like this first, and return dollar get city. Okay, city like this. Okay, so from this one we will get the city. Now both we are getting get name and get city. Okay, so both we can use here to get the city as well as name. Okay, so here we can add this code here. Okay, now here we can simply add in PHP here. So we can do like this dollar sender name, and that we can get from user, and here the user gets name, and here we can do like this response. Okay, uh, response sender ID like this. Okay, sender ID. Okay, uh, because here we are going to show, here we are going to show the sender ID because we are going to display the name and city of the person who sends the message. Okay, so we are not going to take that means receiver ID here. Here we need to take the responses and we'll going to fetch the data from the sender ID. Here we will match with the sender ID, and sender ID we are going to match with the user ID, and here with the your user ID of the detail page, user ID of the detail page, and ID at the user table. Okay, so that we can fetch the name and city of the sender person who sends the message. Okay, so earlier on I am saying wrong. Okay, we are going to call it the sender ID. Okay, so get name we have done like this, and after that sender city we can get like this sender city, and here uh, get city as well. So sender ID will remain the same. Okay, so by this we will get both sender name and sender city, and here we can get it like this, and then sender city and sender city, uh, and here after that we can get that response. Okay, dollar response, and then from this one we will get the message, because this one we can get it straight away from the responses table, because we are getting the message and date here. Date we can show this one. Okay, so like this, and finally we can show here date as well, that is created at. Okay, now only actual data will come here, and we are going to check it out. And here in responses we are going to check it out that if okay, sorry, forget to add here class. We need to add the call the class at the model at the top. Okay, use uh, app user. Okay, at the top. Now we are going to refresh once again, and you can see here all the responses are coming. Now see here that Steve opened his account and have got the 4 responses from Amit Gupta, and you can see that he got these responses from Amit Gupta belonging to this Ludhiana location, and this is the response of that person, and this is the date and time when he sent the message. Means 3 of the responses comes on 14th March, and 1 response comes on 21st March. Okay, so this is the response that is coming to Amit Gupta. Okay, so this is the date and time we are showing and response. And if in case some other person sends some message to Steve, like if we create some other profile, then also that name and location of that person will come here. Like we I have only one profile. Like you can create some new profile here as well, and will add the dating profile. You can create the dating profile of that person as well. Like you can see here, Steve, only 2 profiles we're having, so we can create one more profile. Like we can create profile of John. Okay, John like this, and John is having the mail view of mail.com, and 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and here we can write John. Okay, please agree and register now. Okay, after registering John to the panel, John will add its profile, uh, date of birth, like any date of birth he can add, like from 1997, any date, male, any height he can add. Okay, unmarried. Okay, then body type slim, complexion fair. Okay, city he can add London. Okay, state I don't know much about here, United Kingdom. Okay, and can add here English, okay, mm, English, and as well as you can add French if you want to add. Hobbies, computer related, okay, database, and you can leave. Uh, hello, hello. I am John. Wants to make many friends, and I am looking for good partners. Okay, anything you can add and then submit. Okay, and then this profile is under review. Then we can open the admin panel. Okay, so so that the admin will approve the account. Okay, so yeah, admin is going to log in. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so admin can log in now and will approve the John account. Can go in users panel. Okay, and uh, so admin can go in users panel and will approve this one. Okay, view details, and admin can make this one enable. Now the profile has been enabled. Now that user can click on refresh and will see that the profile has been approved. Now he can go to my photos and will add some of the photo. uh, the photo we can add. Okay, because we will not add any person photo, we will add some dummy photo only. Okay, then you can add here like some dummy photo. This one we can add. Okay, or we can add like this. Mm, 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 I don't like much. Mm, what the This is the most difficult thing. Whew, which gives me really tough task. This one. Oh no, there is no internet. Okay, we can add this one. Oh, this one is also looking fine. Save image as uh, desktop, desktop. 1 2 3. Okay, so we can try with this one. This one is the PNG image. I don't know, but you can add JPG. JPG is better, but let's add this one PNG image. Okay, I can add this image, and you can check out. Now it is taking some time, and this image has been added. Now we can refresh here as well, and you can see photos has already come, and see here enable. I'm going to make this photo enable, and now we are going to log out from here, and now this person is going to contact Steve as well, and I am going to click on Steve now, and will log in from John account. Okay, he is going to contact Steve, and I am going to log in with the John account this time. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and oh, I put the wrong username password. John 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, okay. He is also going to contact Steve. Uh, I want to become your friend. Okay, send message, and see this message will also go to Steve, and now Steve is going to log in, and now Steve will log in from his account. Okay, and see here Steve login with his account. My battery is going to down. Okay, so Steve is going to log and see the last message got from John. Okay, this one we can show it like this. John have sent the message. This is the latest message comes from John from London that I want to become your friend. Okay, the rest of the message he got from Amit Gupta, and you can see if he want to search the message, he can search like this. John message, he can search like this. That John, okay, I have got this message from John, and from Amit he can search like this. Okay, that's all for now. You can show the responses like this, and in next video we will do more, and we'll show the send message as well, so that the person will come to know that which message he has sent, and other things as well we are going to do. Okay, that's all for now, and do comment me if you have any issues. Okay, then have a nice time. Goodbye.